My videos are never rehearsed. It's never a script or anything like that. I don't write anything down before. It's all raw video, you know. I know what I want to talk about. I talk about it. Sometimes I forget a couple of points, but they'll always end up coming up later in the video. So make sure you guys are watching the whole thing. You know, I'm busy as a truck driver, so everything needs to be raw, uncut, good to go. So this is probably going to be, this advice comes from my almost having 2 years of experience, okay? I've gotten my endorsements, all of them. Well, tanker, hazmat, and doubles and triples from the very beginning. You just don't know what kind of truck driver you want to be. Maybe some of you do know what kind of truck driver you want to be. But you got to know what pays the best. Okay, my opinion, tank driving is going to pay the best, okay? Especially when it comes to being a local driver. But no matter what you do, whether it's a van or refrigerated, whatever, if you've got the experience, you're going to be paid well, okay? Whether you're local or over the road. So understand that you aren't going to be paid well for what you do until you've got at least, okay, my opinion, from what I've seen, okay, jobs that are paying $29 an hour, these are tanker jobs. You'll be home every day, right? $29 to $35 an hour that I've been seeing in California. You know, there's a tanker job over in Cincinnati, Ohio, pays $110K a year, right? But some tank jobs, they require things like you can't have facial hair and stuff like that. The one that I'm looking into doesn't have any rules like that, so that's pretty cool. It just depends where you go, you know, as far as that goes. But your first 3 years, you guys, is all about defending your CDL. Okay, don't get into accidents. Don't get tickets. Neither in your commercial vehicle nor in your personal vehicle. Always be careful. Always be using that Smith system. So, defending your CDL, okay, and obtaining the most experience you possibly can. Look at these owner-operators. Some of them have restricted themselves to only pulling vans. Others have restricted themselves to only pulling tanks. But the ones who succeed, well, I shouldn't say the only ones who succeed are the ones that pull pretty much anything, but as far as the ones who I know, who I've spoken to, they're very diversified in the freight that they're able to pull. You know, they've got all the endorsements already that I've obtained, and they're not limited. You know, if there's not a van available, hey, they can go and grab a flatbed, you know, or if there's not any of those, if there's no good runs available, you know, for flatbed or for, you know, a van or reefer, you know, they got the option to go and pull a tank. Some guys just stay pulling tanks after a while, you know, but if you've got a year of experience in each one, I mean, that's 3 years, you know, vans, flatbed, and tanker, right? But I chose my second year to go flatbed because I'm also getting tanker experience at the same time, right? By the time I obtain my 3rd year of experience, okay, who knows what I'll be doing my 3rd year. Okay, right now I'm closing out my 2nd year. So am I going to stay at the company that I'm at? Maybe. The pay has gone up really well. And I'm going to ask for more tanks, more hazmat, you know, all that stuff. But right now on my resume, you know, I've got tanker experience. I've got hazmat experience. I've got van experience and flatbed experience. I've got it all, you know. So that's what you want to be doing your first 3 years. Don't get sucked into your starter company. Yeah, the company that I'm at is a starter company, but it is an above average starter. It's not your regular average starter company, and they don't put up with not even half the crap that companies like Knight and Swift and CRST and CR England and all those other companies put up with. You know, here at this company, you know, if you've watched my other videos, you know that I came here because this company doesn't put up with crap, and they paid okay, and now they pay very well. Now they pay well, especially for starting out. If you already have a year of experience in a van, bro, come on over to Flatbed, man, and you'll start making 56 cents a mile. And once you hit 120,000 miles, you get 58 cents a mile. You'll be able to pull anything. But hey, man, that's up to you. You know, I'm trying to give you guys this information that's really going to help you out. And if you've got the money, don't go to a starter company for your commercial license. You know, pay the $1,400 or $1,500, and you can go to a local driving school. They'll give you the skills that you need to pass that test. It's not hard, man, and you won't have a restriction on your license. You know, other channels, I don't think they really talk about this a whole lot, but I'm gonna keep making videos with this advice because you guys deserve good information. You know, get your endorsements. Understand that you're not going to make good money as a local driver until you have at least 3 years of experience. And what was the other one? Defend your CDL. Understand that you won't get enough money for what you do unless you got 3 years of experience. And get as much experience as you possibly can. Pull vans, pull tanks, you know, pull flatbed. You know, just do it, man. Especially the company that I'm at. If you give this company 6 months to 1 year of your time, so many companies will want to hire you. Like, I've been getting calls from JB Hunt, where I used to work. You know, they've been calling me. You know, I've gotten emails and calls from Knight Transportation. Swift, they've been calling me, of course. And then some companies that offer regional and local opportunities have been calling me. But, you know, that's not on my list. I'm not going to make as much money with them right now. You know, they can't offer me what my company is offering. And then the ones that want to offer me like 65 cents a mile, bro, where's the miles though? You know, their averages are pretty low. The TARP pay, even though you won't be doing it a whole lot with some of those companies, they pay crap for tarping. You know, they don't pay $100 a load for tarping. You know, the way I see it where I'm at right now, I get a good workout when I get it, but I also get some weeks where maybe I don't tarp. You know, it just depends. You know, it's always something new. It's never a dull moment, especially when it comes to flatbed. When you're pulling vans, it's very repetitive, so why not go and do something different? You know, but that's just the way that I am. Like, I gotta always be doing something different. So I know it would work out if I bought my own truck and did my own thing. I'd be out there pulling everything I possibly could. A flatbed, a tank, a van. You know, I'd pull as much as I could. I'd go and do I'd haul cattle. I would do that. That pays outstanding. Plus, you don't got to worry about HOS. You know, you just fly, bro. So why not do that a couple times a year? You know, especially with the flatbed experience and oversized. You know, then you've got experience obtaining permits for those oversized loads and everything like that. You know, at this company, you'll get that experience. You know, it's about what you can prove. You know, that you've done on your resume. So, you know, by the time I hit my 3rd or 4th year, I'm gonna have a local job that's making me almost $100,000 a year. Simple as that. You know, they don't have sign-on bonuses for when you get into legit companies like that, but I mean, nothing to worry about. You know, right now is the time. You know, set up a YouTube channel, get people to start listening to you. Right? You know, just make a little extra money, man. make the best out of your situation. If you feel like your pay is low, do something about it, you know? Negotiate with the managers of the driver managers, if you can, you know? Just always keep your options open. Don't ever drink the Kool-Aid from any company that you're at. Always be seeking better for you. And don't get on Facebook and these other groups on Facebook and listen to their crap, because anybody can say anything on the internet. You'll hear, like the one I hear a lot, you know, I have my own truck and I'm home every weekend, or I'm home every day and I make this much. Like, yeah, okay, some people, they've shown their paychecks, and others, man, you just hear that all the time, and it's like something inside of them, they're not happy because they have to be constantly involved in social media. Like, if you're on your grind and your path and purpose in life, there shouldn't be any reason why you got to jump online and spread your stuff around, you know? Like, all the successful men and women that I know, they don't have to jump on Facebook and talk about how much they make and how much better their life is than the other truck drivers. Now, there are some people out there that have to see other people suffering in order for them to feel good about themselves. But for the most part, man, I guarantee you that far way more than half of the people that are on there, whether their stories are true or not, they're not happy in their current situation. Like, they're really not. You know, they're not happy with the person that they are. They're not happy with the company they're with. And then they see people like me sharing my stuff on social media, and they got to go and put me down. You know, people that are doing better than you, they're not going to put you down, bros and brohas. You know, understand that. That's God's honest truth. Because whenever I've seen people that are doing better than me, I pick their brain, you know? I ask them, I tell them what I'm up to, and I say, hey, if you want to help, great. If not, go for it, you know? But those who share good, honest information with people, karma's real, man. God gives you back what you give. You know what I'm saying? The good vibes that you put out there into the world for people to learn from, for people to absorb, for people to get a good second opinion on, and an honest opinion, you know, things are going to come back well for you tenfold. And I really feel that I'm an example of that. I've had some crazy things happen. But anyway, we're getting off the topic of the video now. So, Mr. By the Mile, you're home for discussions based on my knowledge and experience in trucking, the red pill, and survival. You know, don't stay committed or dedicated to one thing, man. You know, always have multiple sources of income. And I can speak on that because YouTube has now become a second source of income for me. You know, crypto is looking pretty good for me as well. So right now I'm looking at 3 sources of income, you know. So capitalize, baby, capitalize. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take care and stay safe. All you truck drivers out there, new and veterans, see you on the road. You new guys out there, I'm telling you, if you haven't gotten your CDL yet, you know, go and get that, man, and get those endorsements. At least your tanker, your hazmat, and your doubles and triples. That way, you're already ready. You don't have to get ready. You're already ready. You know what I'm saying? So when you get into a company, right, and a better opportunity comes along, but oh, you need to have doubles and triples. Well, you already got it. There you have it. By the time you close out your 3 years of experience, you'll have experience with tanks, you know, hazmat, vans. Think about it, man. You guys are always watching my channel. You're always, you know, being supportive. So I'm going to give you the best advice that I possibly can. Get that experience, man. Get that experience and have fun. Don't be afraid. You're going to be nervous to go on to the next chapter, but don't be. You know, being nervous is good. You know, just take it slow and be careful. That's the best advice I could possibly give you, because with only like 3 months of experience at night transportation and then moving to JB Hunt for local deliveries in Los Angeles, California, believe me, I was nervous, bro, but I did it because, I mean, shoot, dude, I have a family. I have to move things along. I got to get my experience under my belt, and I'm not going to learn or do well unless I put myself through the ringer, so to speak, you know, unless I'm constantly putting myself through something new. But that's also just the way my mind works. You know, if something makes me nervous, I got to conquer it. And if I'm scared of something, I got to conquer it. Like, I don't just shy away from it and hide.